So this season, one team which is really, giving you some goosebumps, and that is for sure is Punjab Kings. New season, new captain, and new brand of cricket. Is that correct, Coach?
Yeah, that's correct. We went into the auction really excited. Actually, we had a really clear plan on what we wanted to do in the auction. We wanted to find some dynamic young players, which we did. It was really important for us also to get a quality captain. And we did that with Shreyas Iyer. He's been outstanding. You've seen that with his form over the last couple of games. But more importantly, he's been a great leader of men.
Well, absolutely, and I know the Punjab Kings were doing really well, but one meeting against Rajasthan Royals, how exactly team is taking this loss, because it is something really big in terms of in terms of numbers, 50 runs against Royals.
Yeah, credit where credit's due. I thought Rajasthan played some really good cricket. That they started well in the power play with both bat and ball and got themselves in front of the game and stayed there. We fought our way back with a bit of a partnership in the middle with Maxi and Wawera. But in the end, credit's due. Rajasthan played a really good brand of cricket.
Well, absolutely. But let's talk about Punjab Kings. You have got good, bunch of players, especially good all-rounders, good young talent, and as the captain's race here. As far as the captain is concerned, how exactly you are looking at him, because he is part of Team India, but he last played T20 long back 2 years ago. But again, ODI player, and the big expectations from him, especially from Suresh here.
Yeah, I've been very, very impressed with the way he's led this group from since we've got into camp. He's very open with all the players. We've got a really good mix of experience. Some guys have played high level cricket, won World Cups, and then we've got the other end. We've got some really excited kids. But I think the one thing the captain brings, he brings a really clear and consistent message that he's open to all, just being consistent with everyone. He gets around the group all the time, make sure all the players are getting what they need. But I think the biggest thing for me is that he's approachable for all the players.
We have seen, big names, big players, playing for Punjab, captaining for Punjab, and we've also seen the results. But this time, something, looks different. What's that difference this time?
I think I said at the start, we were really clear in the style of people that we wanted in the auction. And I think we've got a really hungry group of players that want to succeed. And what's gone before us is something that's not spoken about. As I said, we've got a new group together. It's a new chapter in the style of game that we want to play. We want to play a really dynamic game, give a lot of freedom to the players to go out there and express themselves. And I think you've seen that over the first few games. Is we will play a dynamic game, and yes, Rajasthan played well. But if you have a look at the whole competition, I think any team can do that to each other on their day, and that I think that's the sort of result you're going to get through the tournament. So you're going to have to be on your game from ball one.
Well, of course, and good news for you is that your young talent and young shoulders are taking responsibilities. Be it Priyansh, be it we have seen Nihal playing a terrific inning for Punjab. So how exactly you are looking at him? Do you feel that senior players are always there? They are actually trying to do well, but again, younger ones are also taking responsibility, and that is a big thing for a team.
Yeah, I think the one thing we've done, we've been really clear in the roles we want the younger players to play. Since we've come into camp, their training habits have been first class. Their willingness to learn and listen and take the style of game and the style of play that Ricky wants to play on. And we've seen that in the first couple of games. I think it's only going to get more exciting as the tournament goes on. We're only 3 games in. And I think as the tournament goes on, we'll see a couple of other young kids come out and play with that same sort of freedom. and they're playing with a smile on their face. They're drawing everything they're doing. Their training habits away from the game of first class. Even today, we had a day off. They're all down at the pool together. They're talking about the game. They're having a laugh. So they're enjoying spending time with each other, even when they're not at the cricket, which is a really good sign for building the team.
And you have got a very good combination of all-rounders as well. And Maxi is there, Jansen is there again, and of course Marcus Stoinis, he is also there. But Maxi, he was not in that. I think he was missing something, but he started yesterday. So was that a concern before? For Punjab. And again, I really wanted to ask you one thing. What was the reason, to complete Stoinis' bowling quota and not giving Yuzi, his quota, because Yuzi bowled 3 over. Stoinis was very economical. He somewhere around 12. So, what was the reason why Yuzi was not given that last over?
I think you leave all that. They're just at different stages in the game. You talk about different matchups. I think the one luxury we have, we go into our bowling phase of the game with 6, 7, 8 options. So it's all about making sure you go with your gut feel at the time, and knowing there that we want the captain to have options. At times you'll see guys bowl their full quota, and there'll be times that you don't, and this just was one of those occasions.
Okay, and about Maxi with the bat.
Yeah, he looked like he was just starting to get some rhythm into his batting. It's a really good partnership there of I think it was around 88 that were there, and Maxi put on it, and he looked like we were just about to get in front of the game, and he got out. But there were some good signs. Where he came in, he was under pressure. They wrestled a bit of momentum back in our favour. So the guys like Maxi, at some stage are going to win you a game. They've done it over a generation, and at some stage, guys like Maxi will win you a game.
Well, of course. Okay, last few questions to you. Yesterday was a surprise or anything else for Punjab Kings? Because, what we are, from outside assessing Punjab is a very confident team this time. But Rajasthan Royals was pretty much better than Punjab. What was that a surprise for Punjab?
No, not at all. Rajasthan were coming off a win. They look like they just started to get some bit of momentum in the style of play that they want to play. Archer was outstanding up front with the new ball, and I thought their two opening batters, Jaswal and Sampson, were both outstanding as well. They started the power play. They got momentum into their game really early, and we just had to find a way to wrestle that back. Every time we got close, it seemed like Rajasthan probably won the moments in this match.
And what's your take on the home ground, the wicket, the venue? Are you happy with that?
It was actually a pleasure to drive in. Everyone was commenting as soon as I walked in. The way the ground was set up. It's a new home ground. Now it's our second season there. But to walk in, there was a lot of love felt when the players walked out of the race. So yeah, we're excited to get back there and play Chennai in a couple of days. So the new home ground, the stadium, they've done a wonderful job.
Okay, last question, and it is about your next match, and that is with Chennai Super Kings. Do you feel that, as of now, the number of match Punjab has played or the number of match Chennai have played, do you feel that Chennai have now become an easy opponent to play with?
Not at all. Not at all with Chennai. As you know, they're a very experienced team. They got match winners right across the park, and they're consistent in everything they do. The biggest thing I think with Chennai, no matter what situation they are, whether they've won games, that they've come off a couple of losses, wherever they're sitting on the table, they're consistent. Once you walk onto the field, you're in a contest, and we don't expect anything other than a contest.
Okay. I'm so sorry. I have
Another
got one more question.
Yep, that's three times.
Ponting,
three more times,
your coach. What was his message to the team in the dressing room yesterday?
I think Ricky's message is always clear. To go out and express yourself. You're a dynamic group. You've done all the work off the field. Your skills are in a great place, and now it's your opportunity to go out there and shine.
All right. Thank you so much for
Thank
giving your
you.
time, and I'm wishing you and your team all the very best for the new game.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Pleasure.